Eagles' disappointing loss to Falcons, a team effort of mistakes. Philadelphia. The Philadelphia Eagles' 22-21 loss to the Atlanta Falcons was a collective failure, highlighting errors from key players and management alike. While Saquon Barkley's crucial drop on third down and missed tackles by CJ Gardner-Johnson were pivotal, they were part of a broader pattern of missteps that started well before the game's final moments. Barkley took responsibility, acknowledging that he let his team down with his drop. "I could sit here and complain and be upset about it," Barkley said. "Or I could be a professional athlete, go back to the drawing board, take the lick, and get better from it. I promised my teammates I'll be better." His accountability is commendable, but he wasn't the only one at fault. Eagles head coach Nick Sirianni and general manager Howie Roseman also played critical roles in the loss. The game should not have been as close as it turned out to be. From the very first drive, the Eagles stumbled. They failed to use Barkley effectively, opting to punt after reaching midfield, which led to boos from the crowd. Although Sirianni has handed over the offensive play-calling duties to Kellen Moore, he remains responsible for key decisions, such as whether to go for it on fourth down. In one crucial instance, on 4th and 4 from the Falcons' 9-yard line, Sirianni chose to go for it rather than attempt a field goal. The decision backfired, and the Eagles came away with no points. Sirianni acknowledged the mistake, saying, "Anytime it doesn't work out, that's why I'm in this seat. I have to be ready for the consequences." His admission of second-guessing himself reflects his awareness of the stakes, but it doesn't change the outcome. General manager Howie Roseman's decisions were also under scrutiny. Roseman signed Bryce Huff to a lucrative contract, yet Huff has failed to make an impact, with no sacks or pressures in 2 games. Meanwhile, Gardner-Johnson missed another critical tackle that led to a long touchdown, following a similar mistake in Week 1. Defensive coordinator Vic Fangio was forced to blitz due to the defensive line's lack of pressure, leaving Gardner-Johnson exposed. This led to a 42-yard touchdown by Darnell Mooney, giving the Falcons a 15-10 lead. The Eagles managed to drive down the field and regain the lead with a 17-play, 9-minute drive capped off by Jalen Hurts' tush-push. Gardner-Johnson also made a crucial stop on a 4th-and-1 play. However, with no timeouts left for the Falcons, the Eagles had a chance to control the clock and secure the win. Instead, Barkley's drop on third down gave the Falcons another opportunity. Questions arise about whether the Eagles should have run the ball to keep the clock moving or gone for it on fourth down to make it more difficult for the Falcons. Sirianni's strategy was to force the Falcons to score a touchdown, but that plan backfired. Ultimately, the Eagles' loss was a result of a series of missteps and missed opportunities, from poor decisions by Sirianni and Roseman to critical errors by players like Barkley and Gardner-Johnson. The result was a shocking 22-21 defeat, leaving the Eagles to reflect on what went wrong and how to improve moving forward.